A common theme throughout this night is the nail-biter race that is between incumbent Republican Peter King and his first-time challenger, his Luba Gretchen Shirley. Who knows what we are going to see tonight, but we're also seeing some expectations being met with Lee Zeldin comfortably leading Perry Gershon over in District 1, and a couple more recaps is that Tom Suozzi and Kathleen Rice will retain their seats in the House, and we've seen a couple flips also in the region. Max Rose, it seems, will be heading to Washington this year. Online shopping giant Amazon will not open up a headquarters in Long Island City, Queens, as originally planned. It comes after months of contention between CEO Jeff Bezos, Governor Andrew Cuomo, and New York City Mayor Bill de Blasio. There's no word yet on where the new headquarters might be or if there will be another one at all. And another headquarters is already set to be built in Alexandria, Virginia. That's right, Jamie. We've just been told by Levittown police that they are investigating a Peeping Tom incident that they say was allegedly carried out by the man shown on your screens right here. Officials have identified the suspect as 22-year-old Jake Gabler-Colati, who they say was an employee of the Levittown Beach Bum Tanning Salon. An investigation has uncovered that this may not be an isolated incident, and similar behavior may have been carried out by the suspect at other beach bum tanning salons in the area. Police are asking anyone who thinks that they may have been taped by Gabler-Colati or knows anything about the alleged incidents to call Nassau County Crime Stoppers. Now, these sessions are far from the ones historically seen in Irish kitchens, but some say because the tradition is constantly evolving, anyone can enjoy it regardless of heritage. This makes sessions the perfect fit for the cultural melting pot of the world, New York City. I want to get a little bit into your work right now on Hofstra's campus for the Center of Race Social Justice. What have you been seeing in the past year that voters and students, residents are fired up about?
I think since we've been on campus for the last 2 years, we were the result of collective bargaining for faculty here on this campus 2 years ago in 2016. And we expressed the need to the senior level administration that Hofstra needs a Center for Race.
Good evening, everyone. I'm Julia Wachtel.
And I'm Kimberly Donahue. We begin tonight's broadcast in Washington. The White House held its first press briefing since December 18th before the partial government shutdown this afternoon. President Trump tweeted last week the lack of press briefings stemmed from poor treatment of White House Press Secretary Sarah Huckabee Sanders, writing, "The reason Sanders does not go to the podium much anymore is that the press covers her so rudely and inaccurately. In particular, certain members of the press. I told her not to bother. The word gets out anyway. Most will never cover up fairly, and hence the term fake news." Sanders said Trump does not want to shut the government down again if he cannot reach an agreement with Congress over border security. Help the Long Island Nets celebrate women's empowerment at the Coliseum on Sunday, March 4th at 3 p.m. against the Windy City Bulls. You don't want to miss out on this amazing day. Tickets are on sale now and can be purchased by calling 844-LI-NETS1 or visiting longislandnets.com. Long Island Nets, game on. Has anything in your professional life prepared you for the experience of living through what you call Trumpocracy? And can you please define that term for our listeners?
Let me begin by defining the term. Look, there are lots of gaudy characters in American politics, and there are lots of crabby elderly men ranting at their television across the land. The American political system, we thought, was designed to bar people like that from exercising significant power over others. Trumpocracy is a study of Donald Trump's power, not his personality.
Drilling, part replacements, and seemingly endless models may seem overwhelming to the average person, but for stationery fanatics at the Long Island Pen Show, it's all part of keeping up with the lifestyle that comes with their hobby.
Pens could be a few $100s, so I have a few pens, and then keeping them maintained and etc. costs some money. Buying special inks because I like to match the color of the ink with the color of the pen, just like to be anal that way. If my family knew how much I spent on pens, they would probably kill me.
Some enthusiasts are drawn to parts of the pen that don't draw at all. Ira Fisher says his interest in the design of the pens led him to try out the business side of his passion.
The woods are from all over the world, both domestic and imported, and it's the art of the wood is what I like the most. I've been interested in woodworking for about 35 years, and one day I decided to just try it. So I started with one and made a couple for my wife and friends and turned into like a side business.
There's many reasons why Long Island pen enthusiasts are motivated to embrace their passion. But one thing is abundantly clear. The community is the right place for them.
I like to speak with all the customers about their, my pens and their pens and just the whole pen business, the pen making, the art and of owning and selling and writing with pens.
Yeah, life should be fun, and this is a lot of fun with people. We have a great time with the people who come to our shows. The fact that you can express yourself with it, the fact that you're not looking at a computer 24/7, that you're using your hands to write with something, and I think that's something that should come back.
To sharpen your scribbles, look for a pen show near you to find out more. For Hofstra News Now, I'm Kimberly Donahue.